from One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Minnesota Twins. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Minnesota Twins are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Ready to go now? Now it's the DH, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Three-two on the way. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound that pitched before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Now Michael Brantley steps in. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The kick, the 3-2. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1-2-3 go the Astros. The Twins coming up, no score. Back after this on the show. Back in Target Field, and the right-hander with the good curveball, Lance McCullers Jr.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Got him. And there's one down.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him. Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That clips the corner. And that's outside. The count now 2-2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's down and in.
3-2.
Towards first, and he grabs it in foul ground. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. That one felt good, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Joe Mauer, the next Twin up to hit. McCullers winds, fires. And that's outside. McCullers, he's kind of interesting. You know, when you dig into the tendencies, he does a good job of limiting the hits, but the walks continue to be a problem. Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2.
Well, he's got such nasty stuff that I think, hitters, they're just not as willing to try to get something because it's hard to square them up. And when you have pitches that are ending up just outside the strike zone, until they get called for strikes, hitters are not going to pull the trigger.
More no.
Next is the designated hitter, Justin Morneau. 2 outs. They say you win.
Against a guy like this, I'm looking for something straight. I'm not going to be successful hitting anything that's got movement on it. I've got to look for a four-seamer and try to get it up in the zone.
And it's even up.
2 strikes.
On the ground. Whips it across, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top of the second. Here's a speed threat. Craig Biggio.
The second baseman, Craig Biggio.
That one down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Kicks and fires. That one missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Check on the runner, and he's back standing. And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Next pitch is inside, and a count 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-1 now. No outs. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Alex Bregman. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And the pitch. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Jeremy Pena waits on deck. At the belt and fires. Now a pop-up on the infield. And the infield fly rule called. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Started to swing. Held up. And that is cut on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one 95 to finish him off. 2 left for the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Byron Buxton. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Righty delivers. That one hammered left field. Out of here. Byron Buxton blasts one out. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Right down the middle of the plate, it's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
And now for the Twins, Nick Gordon. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The pitch. That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him swinging.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's Carlos Correa. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Brantley makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder, Torrey.
And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Torrey Hunter. He's 0 for 1. Here comes a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Minnesota solo shot extends the lead. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. On to the third inning, and here's the rookie catcher, Kwan Galigalau. Swing and a miss, and that is strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And the right-hander deals. And now it's even up.
It's a good take.
Out to short. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Struck out swinging his first time. Well, Singy, one of the smallest guys in all of baseball, but the resume is incredible. An MVP in 2017. He's won the World Series twice, 6 times a Silver Slugger, 3 times a batting champ, 8 different times he has been an all-star. What a career he's put together. One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One down. Michael Brantley stands in.
Yeah, and just continuing in the line of Bagwell and Biggio and guys in the Hall of Fame. He's headed there himself, Boog, but one thing about it, you mentioned that size does not hold him back. You know, only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League Baseball history than Jose Altuve.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And he deals. Popped up. Correa snags it for the second out.
The batter number 7, second baseman,
Craig Biggio up next for the Astros. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. It's strike 2. And the 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. First and second, 2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 left for the Astros. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's some real power at the plate. Harmon Killebrew.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground to short. Gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now that second baseman,
Rod Carew, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this one. And a bunt towards third. And foul ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Right-hander kicks, deals. In the dirt. Galigalau down to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
The wind of the pitch. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings complete. It's the Twins 3 and the Astros nothing. Back in Minnesota as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
Got it by him for the K.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
2 outs, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Alex Bregman. First time up was a pop out. One, 2 now. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's filled up.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom 4, stepping in, Justin Morneau.
The designated hitter, Justin Morneau.
3-2. McCullers trying to finish off the hitter. In the air, out towards right center. Brantley in position. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
The left fielder, number 25.
Next to hit, Byron Buxton. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And here it comes. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
The 1-1. And downstairs.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And the next pitch is way outside. That one hit to right. Tucker should have it. And that is that. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they lead it 3-0. New pitcher now, Bailey Ober.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Kwan Galigalau. Grounded out his first time. The pitch. They say you win.
Well, these Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. So now 1-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Runner at second, nobody out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the righty deals. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard on the ground to first. Killebrew steps on the bag. 1 away here in the 5th.
The batter, the center fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Next pitch misses way outside. Craig Biggio in the on-deck circle. Runner at third, 2 away. This to center field. Hunter has it sized up. Squeezes it. And that is the inning. So the Astros lead one. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Max Kepler. (3-1) now. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Luis Garcia up and throwing. Urquidy getting cranked up as well. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now Correa up to hit. Flied out his first time.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. Check swing. No appeal. And the count's full.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball. Biggio tosses to first. Home man for the 5th inning. Moving along. 2 quick outs.
The center fielder,
Torrey Hunter getting ready to hit. That's to third, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here's the first baseman, Harmon Killebrew. Two now. Bounced up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw to first, and they get the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, leading off, Craig Biggio.
the second baseman.
Throughout his career, Biggio was as durable as just about anyone. In 20 seasons, he played at least 140 games 16 times. Fires over to Killebrew. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now back, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
And next to hit for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. A strikeout and a walk. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye right there.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Killebrew settles underneath it. Leaps at the wall, and he's got it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Astros nothing. Righty reliever out of the pen, Luis Garcia.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And now for the Twins, Rod Carew. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, these Twins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Mauer. And a 1-1. And a foul ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
In the dirt. Toss to Bagwell. 2 up, 2 down.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now it's the Twins DH, Justin Morneau. On the ground, right side, Biggio. Play made, that ends the inning. Twins retired in short order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Griffin Jacks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's Alex Bregman. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The 2-1. To the left side, but it is well foul. The 2-2 now. And another ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, right field. Kepler moving under this one. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Kwan Galigalau up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. Ball and a strike. And that one fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one in the dirt. Now 2-2. Right side. Carew. Over to first. That's the third out. Astros are down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Byron Buxton. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And now 2-1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's a 1-2. That's a little bit low. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Right-handed reliever. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Max Kepler, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next pitch is outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Left-hand batter waits.
Yeah. 2-2 now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Brantley settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Down go the Twins in order. But they lead at 3-0. Jorge Lopez will take over here. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 50, Jorge Lopez.
So the Houston lineup turns over. And now the DH, Jose Altuve.
Altuve.
And a pitch. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. In the dirt, up with it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. Going to count 1-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That one the other way. And they get Brantley for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
And now the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. 2-1 now. Good eye in that spot. Craig Biggio to bat next. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. Stays alive.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Line drive, base hit right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And stepping in for the Astros, Craig Biggio. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couple of singles back to back. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Yohan Duran. This is his 5th appearance of the year. So next up for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Here's a 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. And the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at-bat. So the Twins pen delivers in that spot. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Twins 3 and the Astros nothing. Back at Target Field, and now it's going to be Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
The 1-1. Way high. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Sets him down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Swing Corey Hunter now at the plate. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missing inside. Kicks and fires. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now the number 2 hitter, Harmon Killebrew. And now a full count.
Full count.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-1. At the belt and fires. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Here comes a pitch. That's a strike, and the count's full.
Count is full.
Righty delivers.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
2 on, 1 out. That one ripped. Oh, he gloves it.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Mauer. Next one misses. 2-2. Two on, 2 outs. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Joe Nathan.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. The 1-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Buxton moves under it. Calls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Alex Bregman. The pitch. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now Jeremy Pena. In the dirt. Throw to first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the guy that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways. Each guy, every day he comes to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs when individual statistics don't matter. It's all about the team W.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
You run them to